Hello everyone and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Don Jacobs and this is the last new Pennsylvania Outdoor Life in 43 years. For me it's been 35 years doing the show and bringing it to you. So what I did is I went back and I've been looking at piles of files, and I found 3 stories that made me smile. Like this one right here. It's the first time I took my daughters, Kristen and Brianna, to the Susquehanna River to pick some bait and do a little fishing. Okay, here we are on the Susquehanna River, just outside of Exeter, and we're gonna pick some bait. I'm gonna spend the day with Kristen and Brianna. I grew up picking bait along the Susquehanna River and then fishing for smallmouth bass. And first, let me take a second to show you the high-tech equipment you need. You need any fishing pole. Doesn't matter what kind. Here's a real old one that I like carrying with me. You need number 4 or number 2 hooks. I'm using number 4 here. And all you need after that is bait and maybe a little swivel or a little bit of weight. Let's go in and try to pick some bait. Okay, girls, let's just put our fishing gear down here. I'll take the bait bucket with me. And Kristen, if you would take that white bucket in case I do get any caddies. Okay. And we're just gonna step out here and let me show you how it's done. Now, who's going to try it? Are you going to try it, Kristen?
No.
You're not, aren't you? You're afraid of the clippers?
Yeah.
And how about you, Brianna? Are you going to try it? Maybe?
Yeah.
All right. Here's all you have to do. You have to pick a rock, any rock, and you put your hands underneath it. And as you're lifting up the rock, you just start feeling underneath the rock for a big gushy thing.
Okay.
If it's a big gushy thing, it's probably a clipper. If it's a slimy thing, it's probably a caddy. A little small catfish about that big. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a rock like this. I'm gonna start lifting it. I'm gonna feel, oh, I got one already, see? And then I turn the rock over and there it is. Okay. There's a clipper, okay? And we're gonna take it and put it into a bucket that I already put some burlap in. You could use weeds, you could use anything, but something so it'll have something to crawl around in. Right? We're gonna stick this clipper right inside there and go after another one. So that's how you do it. You ready to try it?
Yeah.
Try that rock right there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get a couple of dozen clippers, a couple of dozen caddies, or a dozen caddies, and we're gonna go fishing. Feel anything? All right, how about if the next one that I feel under a rock, I'll let you know, okay? And then I'll let you come and finish it off. This rock right here. Yep. But you gotta remember that when you lift it up, keep your fingers like this, so if the water pushes it back in, it's gonna push it right into your fingers. Did you get it? You got it? Yeah, you do. Good job. Now, how did I show you how to hold them? Grab them by the collar. Beautiful. Good job, Brianna. And that's how you have to do it. Okay, throw them in there. Our bait picking adventure was over, and with 4 caddies and 1 crayfish in the bucket, and a bait can filled with clippers, it was time to collect our gear and cross the river. What you need to do is take 1 step and make sure that it's down. So you make it, you get it good and solid. The next step, you get it good and solid. If you go to step and you don't feel anything, then you probably know there's a good hole there. So now you want to either back up or try a different way. But you don't just walk as if there's no respect for the river. So come on and just try it right along the shore here. Try it for me. I just want you to get 1 foot and the next foot, and this is the same even when you're in hip boots or waders when you're trout fishing. Don't just walk. You got to make sure 1 foot is set and then the next foot is set. Okay? And we're going to try crossing the river right here. Not try, it's very shallow, but we're going to do it safely. Okay? Put 1 foot down, make sure it's good and solid. 1 foot, make sure it's good and solid. If you can't see the bottom, especially if it's clear like this, that probably means it's too deep. But for right now, this is what I want you to do. 1 foot and 1 foot. Okay? You guys feel comfortable? You confident? Okay. So we're just going to walk right out here and go right across. You okay? You with me? Okay. We walked to the tip of the island, and after a quick lesson on hooking up a clipper, the girls were fishing. Kristen was the first one to hook into a feisty Susquehanna smallmouth. Good job! Bring him over here. Good job! All right. I don't think it's legal size, but it's definitely a Susquehanna smallmouth. Nice job. On a clipper, right?
Yep.
Good job.
Thank you.
Let me fix your bait. Want to release him or want me to put him in?
You could.
All right, here we go. And he's gone. All right, Brianna, your turn. It turned out Brianna was better at catching bait this day than catching fish. Kristen, on the other hand, landed a couple of more before we left. We didn't take home any fish, but I'm sure for the three of us, we took home memories of a beautiful day together along the Susquehanna River.
I'm sorry,
now,
Brianna.
do you want to take this off?
Yes.
Okay. So we did have, while they were growing up, a great time fishing on weekends and at state parks. Now I'm going to be teaching my grandkids how to fish. They love fishing, spending time with Papa and their parents. We're going to be at it all summer long. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. Once again, the last new show being made right now here in the cabin. I have 2 fish hanging in the cabin. I have that beautiful steelhead and that brown trout. The brown trout I caught on a fishing trip with Jim Kostalnik. When I was looking at the file papers, I'm thinking, what a great day that was. Let's take a look. After lunch, we got back on the river with a new sense of optimism. The day was too perfect to be fishless. If I hook one of these, is there any key to getting it in? What are you going to be telling me if I've got one on the line?
Again, as far as finesse, all we need to do is get this by the shoreline, but we're fishing very heavy tippet. This is 12, 13-pound tippet. So when we hook these fish, unless he's a monster, 25, 26 inches, you can just hold them, and if as he runs a little, let him go. But we're going to just honk him right in. We're going to net him, and being that he didn't exert a lot of energy, he's going to be jumping around in the net, and hopefully we're going to put a couple in a net today.
And then it happened.
Tension, raise the rod, strip, 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 strip. You got him? Tension on him, that's it. Okay, good. All right, keep his head. Oh, he's running, he's running, he's running. Okay, now get him on a reel and reel. There you go, okay. All right, just keep his head up. Okay, reel down to the fish, reel down to him. That's it, right there. Okay, good. That's it. Turn to the left. Drop him. Whoop, whoop. We got the water bottle in there with the brown.
All right.
We forgot we put that water bottle in there. Here, take that.
Sure. Oh, look at the size of him. That's a wild brownie from the
Yes, it is. All right, you hold the net.
Sure.
Keep in the water.
Let's show these people what this looks like, Jim.
See where you got him? Right in the corner of the lip. Give the folks at home a little look.
Yeah. Now this is definitely a wild one. Oh,
This
look
is
at the color
wild.
on him. Oh, gorgeous fish. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We worked hard for him.
Yeah, we did, but what an experience. He whacked that too.
Look at the colors on
That's
him.
beautiful. Male, female, can you tell?
It's a male. See the little hook
Yep.
on the jaw there?
Yep. Ryan, what do you say? Look at that.
Let him go, Jake.
Release. Yeah,
Let him go.
absolutely.
Wild fish like this, we gotta let him go,
Oh,
huh?
yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be bigger the next time I get.
Woo!
All right.
He's gone.
Thank you, buddy.
Here's the little Delaware River fish shake. Watch this. Now dunk your hand in the water.
All right.
Okay.
I want to do. There we go. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, buddy.
That was good. That was good.
All right, Jim, here we go.
All right, Curly.
That's for the wild trout of the Delaware River.
Of America on the Big D. Looks good, Curly.
Freedom hat. Looks great, Curly. And it gets better as the year goes on.
Absolutely. This is a tailwater, and what happens is in the summertime when all the streams in Pennsylvania aren't fishable, other than the spring creeks that are running cold all the time, you know, a big tailwater like this stays cold. So when little streams dry up, people think there's no fishing. The best time to fish this river for hatches is in July and August, when it's really warm out, because
else just think it's too warm.
and they're releasing cold water, and that's the big attraction here. You got a lot of room behind you. Just make it high. That's it. Nice cast.
And all that casting paid off again.
Yeah, turn him to the right, Jake. You got him on the reel? He's going, isn't he? Yep. Let's just move. We're going to go with him, okay? We're going to go with him. Give him a little bit of line. Lower your rod a little bit. That's it. Keep the tension on him, though. Keep the tension on him. I'm just going to move him to the right here a little. And nice and easy. That's it. Okay, I'm going to drop anchor, all right? Look at him tug. That 12-pound tippet really works, doesn't it? Skitter him right in. When you get him up, skitter him. Skitter him, skitter him, skitter him, skitter him, skitter him. I got him.
All right.
Woo!
I'll tell you, that thing just whacked me. I was almost half asleep in that current there.
No, you weren't sleeping, were
I
you?
was asleep. Like I was just looking at it.
You bent your fly.
Did he? Oh, he did.
Wait till you see this fish. Now this is a healthy Delaware brown. Jake.
Oh, take a look. That is a dandy brown trout.
And it's a male too.
How long do you think he is?
16, 17 inches, you know.
Oh, and what a fighter. What an incredible fighter. That is gorgeous.
Now on a dry fly rod, if we hook this fish, he'd been 30, 40 yards downstream. You got to let him run so you won't break him off. But fishing these big streamers, when you hook them, you're going to land them.
And he's got 12-pound test, whatever it was. Nice.
You see the dark spot there?
Yeah.
They're German browns.
Beautiful.
Woo!
All right. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Got it. Thank you very much.
That was sweet.
That was nice.
So here's the funny thing. We released those two beautiful brown trout, and my friend Jeff Butler made a replica for me of the one that we caught at the end of that story. This will be going home with me. My steelhead will be going home with me, and all the memories that I made with everybody that I fished and hunted with. I have one more to share with you. Stick around. Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. You know, for 43 years, 35 for me, it wasn't just about hunting and fishing. I've been pointing out over the last couple of weeks, it's been about the research that we did with the best biologists. It's about mushroom picking. It was about bird watching. It was about outdoor photography and wildlife art. It was about canoeing and kayaking. We were so happy to bring you those stories. As I was going through my files, the one that jumped out at me and instantly made me smile was the first time that I was with Mike and Jen Wagner of Dusty W German Shorthair Pointers. It has been talked about since the day we aired that story. Let's take a look.
So this is where you keep your dogs, right here?
Yep, right here.
Oh
This
my
is
God!
it.
You know, that's just, whew, come here. What are you saying? So they're always kept inside.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you, you want to play? Come on.
We named the place Dusty because the wind's always blowing here and there's always a lot of dust, and W naturally for Wagner. Me and my wife Jen started doing this about 5 years ago, and it's what we want to do for a living. So we're throwing everything we have into it. We have a great line of dogs. We have a really good clientele. Our puppy program is very, very good. We're training dogs. The training program we have like 3 or 4 different training programs trying to suit everybody's needs. In saying that, we don't sell any puppies or any dogs or anything to anybody that would keep them outside. You can see how they are inside the house, and that's what we're most proud of, is that these are German Shorthair pointers. I mean, it's a high energy dog. You have to let them outside to blow off their steam, but inside the house, this is what you have.
Look what happened when I sat down to pose for a Facebook photo.
Romeo. Ro. Denny loves you.
Oh, I know. I got one here. That's
Am
a
I
good
allowed to
buddy.
take pictures?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, some people will tell you that you can't have a hunting dog, and it can't be a lap dog, and they can't be cuddly like this. Boy, you've proven them wrong, haven't you?
Yeah, years ago, I mean, that's how it's always been. You had to have a dog outside in order to make it a good hunting dog, make them hardy and all that. These are all great guiding dogs. We hunt them 5 to 6 days a week, sometimes morning and afternoon. And everybody that we've had out so far, when you see these dogs, when we get these dogs in the field, this isn't what you have. You have a dog in overdrive and he's ready to go.
So we're sitting here in your living room. This is where you watch Pennsylvania Outdoor Life.
Every Sunday
This is
at
where your
6:30.
buddies and you and your wife hang
Yeah,
out.
this is where we
And
are.
you've got 10, 12 dogs around you all the time.
All the time. If Jen comes down dressed in her gear or grabs a collar, it's everybody's spinning circles, they're ready to go.
Okay.
But other than that, this is what this is what you have. You have a bunch of couch potatoes that they just want to be loved and want to be next to you.
So what makes a good German Shorthair? And don't talk to me about training yet. Statue-wise, I see different colors. And is there a certain color scheme? Is there a certain thing that people want more than others?
Well, we find that people want, this is a more traditional look.
Right there.
Yeah, this is Romeo, and this is a more traditional look with the liver and tick. But we also have our white and liver dogs. Some people like those. We happen to like all of them.
Mm-hmm.
The white and liver dogs are easier to see when you're in
When
the
you're
field.
hunting, okay.
Yeah, and
Now you're
it's-
talking about this one here. That's a
yeah,
white.
like those are right here. You got Raina right here.
Brown spots and white,
Yep.
right? How do you get these dogs to go to the bathroom? What do you do?
Well, normally we'll just say, hey, you guys want to go out? Anybody want to go out? Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go on out.
And they're
Ready?
going out.
Are we ready? Woo, yeah, we ready?
And they're ready.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Who's going out? Who's the boo-boo? You guys ready? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Diddy Does. Oh, Diddy Does. Go get on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And they're off. So this is where you said they could get rid of some of their
This
energy.
is where they blow off their energy. And go to the bathroom.
And go to the bathroom.
We have about 3/4 to an acre fenced in out back, and that's where they go. And everybody will run out. They'll do their business and run around and blow off some energy, come back in and
couch
be
potato
couch
again.
potato again. You know, it's just the way it is. You know, a lot of people ask that is how do you get the dog so calm inside the house? And what we tell people is you don't allow your children to play football inside the home. So if you take an 8-week-old puppy and you roughhouse with it inside the house, you're letting that puppy know that this is an acceptable behavior in the home. If you take the puppy outside and roughhouse with it and then come in, tire it out. An 8-week-old puppy doesn't take long to tire out. Come inside, sit down, call them up on your lap, they'll nod right out. If you do that for 2 or 3 weeks,
Look at
you have this.
Look at you have this. So Jen, tell me, why do you do this?
Well, I love dogs, and I meet great people, you know, when I sell my puppies and when I guide, and it's fun, frankly. It's a really good time.
You're the only kennel I've ever been in that truly lives with the idea that the dogs can live with you, like they can be in your home.
Yes.
What do your friends say to you when they walk in and they get mauled by 15 dogs?
They know what the deal is with me. If you're my friend, you know what you're getting with me. I just had a friend over the other night, and he was sitting on my couch, and one of my dogs did not have a spot to lay in. And I kind of told him, you got to get up, my dog needs to lay down. And he looked at me, and I said, that's the way it is. And he's like, okay, yeah, he knows.
I've been bothered by a lot
I'm
of things in
sorry.
interviews in the past, but this is just, they love you so much.
Well, this is our play table. I mean, I play with them. I mean,
This is like, and
I'm
you can't
sorry.
get mad.
No.
This is like, this is just an amazing
I'm
interview.
Mom. So,
I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll be down to do some personal hunting on your game preserve there. I also have to say, we over the years have done stories on just about every breed of dog, every dog handler. We've been guided by pheasant hunts and turkey hunts with dogs. We enjoyed every minute of it. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to wrap things up. So welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life as we wrap up 43 years of in your living room. 3 different time slots. We had several different hosts, field staff members come and go, but I've got to tell you, it was you, the viewer, that made this easy. I would bump into somebody and they'd say, how come you don't do much crappie fishing? I'd say, do you crappie fish? They say, yeah, and we'd go out with them and do a story. It was like that time and time again. So from my heart, I've got to say, thank you, Northeastern and Central Pennsylvania. You made it very easy to have fun with you. You were willing to accept the education when we went out with experts about even diseases or management or wildlife research. You made it easy. So from my heart, I've got to say thank you very much and enjoy the repeats on WNEP+. But that's all the time that I have for Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. For Don Jacobs, I wish you the very best in the great outdoors.